day, big day, big day. It's finally here. I'm a little late to the party, unfortunately, because I couldn't get tickets to the opening night, which I normally do these things, but yeah, not been easy to this year, or this time around. So anyway, what am I doing? Well, I'm out because I'm going to see Spider-Man No Way Home. So yeah, finally. So we got the third Spider-Man film in the Tom Holland trilogy. So Doctor Strange is in this one. It's going to be multiverse breaking. I mean, one of the big surprises was going to be obviously the return of the other two Spider-Men, but I think that kind of got a bit ruined with all of the hype and stuff leading up to the film. I mean, I'm expecting a lot of surprises. From, like I say, it's Tuesday now, and it came out last week, end of last week. So the initial first weekend reviews have been really good. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully there'll be some surprises, which would be nice. I haven't got my gimbal on, so this is why my camera's a bit shaky. Sorry. So yeah, so looking forward to some surprises. And yeah, just a good time, really. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to hit the Starbucks when I get there, most definitely. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, just came out of Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, wait till I get outside before I take this fucking mask off. So, my face, sitting in a film for that long, Spider-Man No Way Home. It's not a short film, you know. Mask on, Jesus Christ, yeah. Wow, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying for now. You'll get my full review when I get home. So, speak to you guys in but a second. Woo. How's it going, people? Right, I am back. Yes, I'm back from the cinema, as you can probably see. I've still got mask marks because, you know, it's a long film. I had to sit there wearing that mask for like over 2 hours. But yeah, that's it. I got to see Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, that's right. So yes, my initial reaction from that film as I came out was, wow. Just wow. Let's do it like, you know, Owen Wilson style. Wow. But yeah, it was excellent. It was excellent. I mean, I don't know what else to say without getting, like, you know, too spoilery. So right, I'm gonna do my best now to do a non-spoiler talk, and then obviously using the chapters on this video, then we'll go into the spoilers section. Okay. So. Right, so my non-spoiler review of this film. Oh my god. Right, so what can I talk about? The villains. Okay, so I can talk about the villains because obviously the villains of the film were all given away in the trailer, like, you know. So yeah, so Doc Ock, played by Alfred Molina. You know, Electro played by Jamie Foxx. Lizard played by Risa Fans. Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman, and sorry, I'm trying to remember the fucking names then. And then obviously Willem Dafoe as the awesome Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. Haha. And one thing I will say about this film, because you might think, okay, right, that's a lot of fucking villains and things like that. Like, it could be quite overstuffed. It isn't. It doesn't feel overstuffed. It's quite well paced. Every villain gets their own good amount of time, and there's a good explanation as to, you know, the whys of why they look the way they do now and why they're there and stuff. So that is handled really, really well. So don't feel like you're going to be like, oh shit, too pulled all over the place, like, because everything works. It just works really well. It's like the pacing of it and the structure of the movie, considering how crazy a concept it is. It all works perfectly. It all works perfectly well. like I say, like I said, there's things that I don't want to talk about because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything yet, because I've done really well with this film to avoid spoilers. I mean, obviously I'm late to the party. This came out at the weekend. My girlfriend, Julie, my lovely girlfriend Julie, she went to go and see it on opening night, and she has been a darling and avoided telling me spoilers. So after I've done this review and stuff, and I'll talk to her in a bit, like, we can actually talk about the film now. Yay! So I know Julie's looking forward to that. So I've done, like I say, and I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure that through the hype for this movie, if you've been following it, there's been a couple of things that have been spoiled for you. But I was pleasantly surprised that this film still had a lot of surprises. To uncover, you know, and Easter eggs galore. I mean, this is a fanboy film, a Spider-Man fanboy film. I mean, you do have to know what's happened in the previous Spider-Man movies to get some of the stuff in here, because that's what I'm saying about its fanboying and fan service. Like, it's very much on that. But it's very accessible to everybody. Like I say, the story itself is just great. The structure, again, like I say, is really well done. Like I say, acting all on par. The comedy is on point. There's a couple of moments in the movie which are a bit like, but there's also moments in there that made me well up and choke up and everything. Like, so, yeah, Marvel have done a great job, and Sony, yeah, you've done a fucking amazing job with this. Like, alright, okay, so yeah, so that's my non-spoiler reaction talk of it then. So now, I'm going to flash up on screen. We're going to start talking about spoilers. Spoilers, okay, fair warning, this is spoilers, okay, you ready? I'm going to start talking about spoilers now. If you don't want spoilers, skip on ahead using the chapters. So here come the spoilers. Ready? There we go, okay. So yeah, right, yeah. Obviously, when Andrew and Toby show up, which, you know, kind of not a spoiler because everyone knew they were coming anyway, like, but when they show up, I thought that was handled really well, and how they're brought into the film was handled really well. There's like the explanations and stuff like that, for the differences in age and stuff like that, and obviously, you know, because of the villains existing like Doc Ock and Green Goblin and stuff like that, all being alive and stuff at the same time, because technically they died at different times and stuff like that, and that's all addressed, everything's addressed. So, like I say, there's a lot of questions that you probably have about the film before watching it and be like, oh shit, what the fuck, but they are answered, they are all answered. It's solid, it's really solid, very solidly structured movie. I mean, I really enjoyed how, like, you know, the thing that we know from Spider-Man is, like, you know, that classic saying, which is, with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed how they incorporated that, because that's kind of like the catalyst for Peter. You know, well, all the Peters is like, they have to have the talk, like, on the point of someone dying, where they are told, with great power comes great responsibility, and then they have to experience an extreme tragedy. And Tom Holland's Peter Parker hadn't had that up until this point, but he gets it in this one, because obviously Aunt May gets fucking killed, in a really, really, really touching scene. I mean, Christ almighty, her death was hard hitting, man. I mean, you felt that, you really felt it, like. So yeah, like, that was handled all very, very, very well. And like I say, I mean, there was some real cool stuff in there which I noticed, actually, which was right, because before I get to the end of the film and stuff like the stuff with Doctor Strange and stuff like that was really good. And like, I noticed as well, like, when the universe starts to crack at the end, and he's trying to cast the other spell, like, and stuff, yeah, that's that was really cool, because if you look at all of the little people, all of the silhouettes of people that are starting to appear and stuff like that, you see some characters like, which is like, oh my god, I mean, the one that stood out to me was Rhino. Saw the Rhino, it's like, oh, are they going to do that? Are they going to bring him in? Which would be really cool. And if they did, because I've heard rumours that they're going to give Andrew Garfield his third film, which would be really good, really deserving, because it'd be nice if he got his trilogy, you know. In this, he is excellent. He is excellent, absolutely excellent. Brings a lot of emotion with him. Tobey Maguire as well. Seeing Tobey Maguire back as Spider-Man was pretty cool. And like I say, yeah, Doc Ock was amazing. Like, Alfred Molina did really well there. Jamie Foxx, all the villains were really good. But the standout one was definitely Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin. Like, he's fucking psychotic in this. Like, really amps it up, which is really good. But yeah, I don't know what else to say there. So yeah, I'm gonna move on past the spoilers then. Oh no, actually hold on, I'll stay in the spoilers, because we'll talk about the end credit scenes and stuff like that. Right, yeah, so yeah, right, end credit scenes in this obviously being, you know, mid credit scene with Eddie Brock and Venom, which was quite cool. So that's like Venom, like Eddie Brock disappears, he gets sent back to his own universe. That does happen, but a piece of the symbiote remains in this MCU, and Venom has already got his heart set on going and finding Spider-Man, so that's going to be, I think, the connecting point there for some Venom action in the MCU, which would be quite cool if that happens. And the very, 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 very end of the film, yes, right, the very, very end of the film, because obviously Peter, like, you know, Doctor Strange creates the spell again to make everybody forget Peter Parker. So that happens, and when Peter goes to tell MJ and Ned again who he is, just so he can befriend them again, he notices the wound on MJ's head, like, and stuff, and realizes, you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't tell them, because that wound could potentially turn into death, you know. So he just doesn't say it. He doesn't tell them he's Spider-Man and stuff like that, like, which I thought was very, very sensible and stuff like that. But then obviously, because Peter's on his own now, completely on his own. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody remembers him. They know who Spider-Man is, but they don't know who Peter Parker is. So, and obviously Aunt May's gone. He doesn't really have any family. He's on his own. So you see him move into his apartment in New York. It's like, yay! Peter's got his own apartment now. And he, at the very, very end, he creates a new spider suit himself, and it looked really cool, man. It's got like really bright blue, and it's kind of a bit shiny, a bit metallic looking material. The spider is bigger. The spider logo on the chest is bigger and stuff. Yeah, it just looked excellent. It looked excellent. I really liked how that looked. So I'm hoping to see more of that, because they're going to do 3 more of these films now, apparently. The college years. Ooh, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? So yeah. Right, anyway, I'll come out of spoilers now, and I'll go to my final review. So, okay. End of spoilers. Spoilers are over. That's the end of the spoilers. Okay, so my final thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home. Holy fucking shit. This is probably the best Marvel movie for me since Infinity War. And in my top 3 Marvel films, this definitely ranks number 2 now. Number 1 is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That is my number one MCU film. And then it's just above now Infinity War, because Infinity War would be number 3. But Spider-Man No Way Home is definitely my second top favourite Marvel film of all time. For sure now. So yeah, I'm hoping to go and catch it again. That's how much I enjoyed it. It's so worth the ticket cost. It's so much fun. There's no agendas in it. There's no agendas in this film, people. It's just straight up fucking superhero film. It's great. No bullshit. Like, just you can just enjoy it for what it is. So yeah, I'll give it my final star rating then. Out of stars, Spider-Man No Way Home gets 5 stars. Yep, I gave it 5 stars. It's a 5-star movie. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. It's not perfect by any means. And there are a couple of little bits in there, like, but as far as the MCU films go, and especially what we've had recently, this is a good return to form. So definitely worthy of the 5-star count, that's for sure. So yeah, that's it then. 5 stars, Spider-Man No Way Home. Check it out if you can. Okay. So yeah,
thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then share it around, give it a like, you know, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with more videos coming. I've got all sorts of bits coming up, more vlogs coming, it seems to be moving forward with some more vlogs now, like, so yeah, you'll be seeing that, because it's just fun. It's fun to be out and about and filming stuff, you know, so yeah, I'm going to be doing that a bit more. Obviously we've still got the Christmas jokes going at the moment. Saturday Serial every Saturday, well, best we can, because obviously can't do it Christmas Day, because it's Saturday this year, so but yeah, Saturday Serial, so be sure to subscribe for that as well. But yeah, that's it then, I guess. So that's the end of me talking about Spider-Man. So yeah, yeah, go and check it out. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all feeling great and staying happy as usual. And if you're not, please go and watch Spider-Man. It'll cheer you up. Trust me. Okay. All right. Anyway, so that's enough of me for now, isn't it? 'Cause I've been talking about this for way too long. So yeah. Okay. Go and watch Spider-Man No Way Home, and I shall see you all in the next one. Peace and love. Bye.